morning, grade 2. How are you doing? Okay, today we'll be doing revision on the lesson 1 that we've learned. Lesson 1 that will talk about earth materials. So you should be able to identify different bodies of water. You should be able to identify landforms. Students should be able to describe land and water on earth. So I'll attach a video, watch the video, then all the vocabularies you need to know, try to know it and the meaning. Then okay, let's start with what are the things that earth is covered with. Now earth is covered with soil, plant and water. Earth is covered with soil, plant and water. Now I try to divide this circle into 3. This is a part, this is one part, and this is one part. Then I told you 2/3 of the earth's surface is covered with water. 2/3 of the earth's surface is covered by what? Water. Now let's say this is the earth, is in a circle shape. Now I divided it into 3. Then water covers this place, water covers all this place. And I told you most of this water is found in where? In the ocean. Then I told you rock is found underwater, soil and plant. Rock is found underwater, soil and plant. Okay, if I ask you in my worksheet, what is a landform? I'm expecting you to write a landform is a natural feature on earth. Natural means what is not created. God created it. Allah created it. You met it on earth. And landform is a natural feature on earth. It's something that is natural on earth, in the world. Something that is natural. Then we have different type of landform. Then I told you landforms are different sizes and shapes. Landforms are different sizes and shape. Alright, for your level, I taught you 5 different landforms. We have more than 5, but I taught you 5 different landforms. And if you think you want to do your research, please do your research and tell me the landform that you know. Aside these 5 landforms, number 1, we talk about mountains. Number 2, we talk about hills. Then number 3, we talk about valley. Number 4, we talk about plains. And number 5, we talked about island. Those are the 5 landforms I taught you in grade 2. Mountain, hill, plains, valley, and island. Then what is a mountain? Mountain is very high and large, very big. Mountain is very high and large. It's in your book. Then it's in the previous slides. Then I said hills is not as high as a mountain. Hills is high, but not as high as a mountain. Then I told you about valley. What did I tell you about valley? I told you valley is the lowland between mountains or hill. I will take that again. Valley is the lowland between mountains or hills. The land between mountains or hills is called valley. Then I told you about plains. What is a plains? A plains is a flat area of land. Is a flat area of land. Then what is island? Island. Then you tell me is land that is surrounded by what? Is a land that is surrounded by water. An island is a land that is surrounded by water. And I want you to give me an example of islands that you know. Some countries that have island, I'm expecting you to give me examples. All right. Also, I taught you about bodies of water. Bodies of water. For your level, I taught you 5. I taught you ocean. I taught you lakes and ponds. I taught you rivers and streams. And then I told you about glaciers. That was the 5 I taught you about. Then I told you ocean is the largest body of water. Ocean is the largest body of water. Then I said lakes are much smaller than the ocean. That means the lake is bigger, but it's not as big as an ocean. Then ponds are much smaller than lakes. Then I told you river. Most rivers flow into lakes or into the ocean. Then I told you streams are small streams joins together to form river. small streams join together to form river. Then I told you glacier is a large body of moving ice. Is a large body of moving ice. Then we have different now we can divide or classify these bodies of water into two, into salt and fresh water. Salt water and fresh water. Example of salt water in our book is ocean. Then the others are fresh water. But also I'm putting one of these in the slide. Sea is a salt water also, but it's not in your book. Sea also is a salt water. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, just like it, and we'll see you in the next slide. Bye.